Hey guys, it's me, Mouse here. In my last video, I mentioned the pattern between hamsters and traumatizing children for absolutely no reason. But upon further contemplation, I think I thought of something much worse. You see, as a kid, I, like many others, had an elf on the shelf. His name was Oscar, and I loved him like family. The thing with elves is that in most households, if you touch your elf, it loses its magic forever and slowly dies, rotting away in your house over time since it can no longer move or fly back to the North Pole. And man, I really enforced this rule. Because I mean, who wouldn't? He was my family. I loved the little dude. Seeing him get tortured by basically being stuck, unable to move forever until he dies? I mean, that'd just be awful. So every time he got knocked over, I would freak out before my mom would grab the oven mitts or tongs and would shut the door. And I know for a fact she wasn't actually using them, but at the time I was convinced. Ish. I mean, he was moving in the morning, so he must have been okay. Anyways, for all the youngins out there, if there are any, now's probably a great time to stop watching if you want to keep your Christmas spirits. So, eventually, like most kids, I figured out that Santa was more of a metaphor than a man, if you catch my drift. So I just walked up to my mom one day and said, "Hey Mom, is Santa real?" And she said no. So then I said, "The Easter Bunny?" "No." "Tooth Fairy?" "No." And I wasn't heartbroken or anything, because I mean, I sort of figured it out by then. And things carried on as they did. That is, until one awful day. My mom and I were goofing around when she remembered I no longer believed in Santa, and Oscar, sitting peacefully on the shelf, was suddenly grabbed and chucked across the hallway, slamming right into my door. It was supposed to be a harmless gag, but I never said I didn't believe in elves. The absolute dread and fear I faced watching him fall onto the floor lifeless. I immediately bursted out into tears, running into my room as if I had just seen my best friend get murdered. Because I just did. That's not the worst part though. My mom then tilted my door open and slowly started sliding his dead body through the crack. What? I was terrified at that point, absolutely sobbing. To this day, I still can't get near an elf. Looking at them freaks me out enough as it is, but I still refuse to touch them. After that awful day, Oscar has been sitting in our dirty drawer in the basement, rotting away. Just as I feared. Man, this video is dark. Anyways, that's all I got for now. Have a good day, fellow travelers. See you again soon.